con la baby nueva, con los carros nuevos, con la combi nueva, con picote nuevo.
Oh, say does.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Warriors, they've got Curry. Green is out there with Moody. Then it's Harden. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Feeds it to James. And the layup's good off the glass. And Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Now, here's Doncic. Harden missing his last shot. Reeves can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. Green with a screen for Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Doncic against Harden. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They kick it out to Green. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for titles.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
Now here's James. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. On the wing, Green. They set the screen. Down low, Jackson Davis.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic against Harden. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls. Here's Harden with the drive. Reeves with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Doncic has a really nice feel for the court and the game, able to control the tempo because of it.
Harden the pass to Green, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic. This is his first chance at the line tonight. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
And the jam by Harden.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Lakers trail by 5. Doncic outside. Passes it to Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Russell, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Curry against Russell. Ball's knocked loose. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Count the basket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Corner shot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Russell kicks to LeBron. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Curry, good.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
To the inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Jackson kicks to Payton. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Russell. Offensive rebound. Fires away from outside. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
18.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Christian Wood is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Luka Doncic. It's his first trip to the line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy. So it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A. Thank you. And stolen by Peyton. And it's the Warriors on the break, and the shot goes in. Giddey's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Russell and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Russell against Curry. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Wood in the post. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wood's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. And sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
Warriors leading by 3. Tapping a screen on Russell. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
And something that's evolved in this league, the strength training. Curry going up with some power on that.
So both teams making some changes here. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. 3rd is Stephen Curry. 4th, James Harden.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Over Robinson. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And stolen by Giddey. Now the Warriors moving it up. Robinson with the block. Here's Reeves, guarded by Curry. Doncic, and it's good for 2. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Curry with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Doncic. Last game he had 13. The pass to Reeves. 3-pointer, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Golden State.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Now here's James. LeBron sets the screen for Russell. The kick out to LeBron. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Moody. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 2. Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up, Greg. How does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover for missing bodies.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Toppin. And James Harden has subbed in for Curry. Here's Harden. Rebound the Lakers. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Floats it up for James. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Harden the pass to Moody. And the Warriors miss again. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside for Robinson. Uncovered. Good. He hits the jump shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
There's the screen. Harden with it. Robinson picks him up. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I think Harden is fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Pass to James. Back to Russell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen. Harden inside the three-point line. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
Russell passes to James. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. To the left side wing. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Warriors trailing. Harden outside. Green with a screen on Russell. Goes up from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Warriors ahead, up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
If you're looking to add more double-doubles to your stat sheet, Vucevic is the right guy for you. He's a monster on the backboard and the scoreboard. All you have to do is set him up and let him go to work.
And now let's take a look at our featured game. No surprise, Steph Curry was in fine form during that first half.
Well, I think the bucket looks real big to him right now. He's been almost automatic. And you look at the people trying to defend him, they look discouraged.
Very discouraged. His shooting percentage is definitely on the Shaq-like level right now.
All right, you're being nice to me. What do you want?
A ride home on the plane.
Deal.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Moody is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Curry. Then it's Harden. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. It's Curry outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James dishes to Doncic. And And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Doncic outside, passes to James. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
On its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Timeout called the Lakers. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Green. Up the floor, here's Jackson Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. LeBron James charging through contact.
Even when LeBron faces resistance, he just turns up the dial of intensity and gets it done.
Curry's shot is good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
LeBron kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to James. The Warriors pull it in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Kicks it out to Harden. High post shot. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
I mean, it's hard not to appreciate Harden because he's the complete package.
Here's James. The 3. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Finney-Smith.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Curry. Reeves gets the bucket. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now the feed to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 10 points for Draymond Green. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic passes to James. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Green, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2.
On the wing, Doncic, guarded by Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors leading by 6. Fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Boy, I wish I had Curry's shot when I was playing. I mean, it has to be fun to take a 30-footer and be applauded by your coach.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Toppin comes in for Draymond Green. The Lakers also changing it up. Wood, he's checked in for Robinson. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Luka Doncic. Curry against Russell. To the wing on the left. 1:31 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Reeves. Harden with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 9. And here's Harden for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Russell, and it's good from the elbow.
Boy, fantastic job that time, cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
A big part of Wood's value to this team is his versatility. Terrific pass.
They get it back. Out to Payton. Back to Harden. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 13. Taking a look at the Lakers. Luka Doncic out there with Russell. Then there's Jarred Vanderbilt. Then it's Christian Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Curry's got 30.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Giddey finds Toppin. Curry looking it over. Back to Toppin. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers trail by 14. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Giddey gets it to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Doncic. And they get it. He squares up and sinks it.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Payton. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Curry against Doncic. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Wood kicks to Doncic. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves gets the bucket.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Moody. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Doncic kicks to Wood. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 15. Giddey the pass to Moody. From the top of the key, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Giddey finds Curry. Now here's Giddey, guarded closer. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Reeves. The wide open look here for Wood. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the basket is good. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Warriors leading by 14. From deep, Harden. The Lakers with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a screen by Robinson. Doncic kicks to Robinson. That one rolling around and rims out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Harden. Rebound the Lakers. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James looking around. Out to Doncic. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Harden outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Again, the miss by Harden.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort. Pays off for the Warriors.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Lakers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
From a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Curry. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Well, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Here's Grimes. It's on target from the high post. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. Here's
Russell. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. James, congrats on the win. Great crowd tonight, but what made the difference down the stretch?
We just trying to play solid defense. Talk to each other, help each other out. The crowd was amazing tonight. It was unbelievable. Like I said, I'm happy for our guys. And, we got a good victory at home.
Big win, James. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.